Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the July 2023 reading for the zodiac sign of Cancer. Welcome to Cancer season, Cancers. As always, my readings are going to be very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages that I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. But again, Cancer, let's go ahead and get into it. In call number 1, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close last few weeks or month. Call number 2, we're going to take a look at what's coming for July, so some highlights of July. We're also going to do a money column, a love column, and in the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We'll also do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you. But again, going back to column number 1, what's wrapping up and coming to a close. So we're starting with a summary affirmation card here, Cancer. And your card is, I am gifted. This is always such a unique card when it comes up. I think it's such a good reminder of the skills, the values, the expertise, the knowledge, the gifts that we have. So at some point in time during these last few weeks, Cancer, you were able to use some of those skills, some of that experience, some of that knowledge, those things that you're really special at. You were able to use that in the last few weeks. They were able to benefit you or someone else. So again, always love to see that. Ooh, all right. Okay, taking a look now at our cards for the month. I'm just going to scoot these up and try and get you as much in the frame as possible. First up, we have the World card. The World card is the last card in the Major Arcana. It's completing a goal. It's completing a lesson. It's completion. Things have come full circle. You're wrapping up something. You're closing something. This also very well could have been some travel as well, Cancer, in the last few weeks. This is like such a perfect pairing. I'm actually shocked I haven't seen this in so long. So the World card is the last card in the Major Arcana. The Fool is the first card in the Major Arcana. They always say with every ending, there's a new beginning. It is so, so true. So you have the last card in the Major Arcana, followed by the Fool, which is the first card in the Major Arcana. The Fool is fresh hope, taking chances, new paths, adventures beginning. So literally a chapter has closed and a new one is opening for you, Cancer. So cool to see. I haven't seen such like a clean, concise message like that in a really long time. And then at the bottom here, we have the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is speed, action, quick change. Things are moving quickly. This ending and this beginning are coming in hot for sure. This is also finding out information too, so you could have been finding out some sort of information as well. But let's go ahead and take a look and see what other messages we have here. First up for clarifiers, we have the Emperor. The Emperor is a very strategic card. This is a very long-term card. This is about planning. And I love to see this. So as this chapter is closing, as we're wrapping something up, you know the next step. You know the next move. You know where you're going, Cancer. So I love this. Again, very strategic, very thoughtful, very much so the right next steps for you. The next card that we have is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a card of being very patient. This is typically new job, raise, money news. So this very well could be a money move in addition to kind of a chapter closing and a new chapter opening there for you, Cancer. It feels like a money move. It feels like something you like have been waiting for too. I don't know that I would say patient, and I'm not saying you weren't patient, but it was more about the waiting. It's something you were ready to have happen. You wanted it to happen for you. So neat to see. It's like a very well anticipated and desired new beginning here. At the bottom here, we have the Magician card. The Magician card is one of those ones we love to see anywhere in our reading. Conveniently, the Magician comes right after the Fool also, so this is like storybook next steps type energy, which I love to see. But with the Magician, this is very focused creativity. It's about turning those visions into reality, and that's exactly what this next chapter is, Cancer, turning those visions into reality. So cool. Such a nice reading. Now let's take a look at our next column. So let's see what's coming up for your birthday month here, or your season at least. we have the card, I will protect. So again, summary affirmation card. There's something we're protecting. This could be a thought, a belief, a family member, a friend. You could be protecting yourself too. What interesting when I see the protect cards, this is all about like putting a bubble around yourself and just blocking the bad things out. The nice thing is we can do that without blocking the good out. So it's not about blocking everything out. It's just blocking out the things that are not serving us. So some protection coming for these next few weeks. But let's see what cards we have here. Cancer. The first card we have is the Knight of Swords. So if you take a look at our Knight of Swords, the horse and rider are moving so fast on this card. So that's going to be kind of the pace of the month for you. July is really going to go quickly, Cancer. Again, things happening fast with this horse and rider. This is a change too, but I'm not surprised to see this because we were just talking, something's wrapping up and coming to a close, something new is coming. So we're very much still in this change transition period, but things are coming quick here. The next card that we have is the Page of Pentacles. I love this side-by-side Page of Pentacles here for you. Again, this is what you've been waiting for. This is what you've wanted, Cancer. This is also a good money card too. Again, we were talking when we talked about this card last. New job, raise, promotion, some sort of money news. So very well could be connected into money as well. Who doesn't love new money, more money? And at the bottom, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very bold card. This is about being in a position of power. I feel like you have control over something. You have power over something that you didn't have before. Definitely connecting into this new opportunity, this new chapter that you're going for. But again, you're in this position of power. You're in the right place at the right time. This is a bold move, but it's a really wonderful move coming through for you. Make sure you have lots of courage. Be very brave as you go through this. Just kind of go in with your head held high. Some of you could be moving into a leadership role too. That's what that new money could be. And then you have the King of Wands, which is a leadership card. So that could be the new money move as a leadership role for you. Going on to our clarifiers, look at all these aces. Anytime we have an ace card, it's a card of newness. All we've talked about is new since we started here, Cancer. But the Ace of Swords is a card of new ideas. It's a card of clarity. I just think there's a lot. So first and foremost with the Knight of Swords, again, things are going very quickly. But there's a lot of new things coming quickly with this new chapter as well. Or for some of you, again, that new job. So not only is it fast, there's a lot, but this is good things. And with this comes clarity. So this is just strengthening your position, putting you in a better place as you move forward in this transition. The next card that we have is the Ace of Wands. Again, anytime we have an ace card, it's a card of newness. This is new project, new inspiration, new urge to create. It could be this new job here. Again, it's like fast, 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 new, new, new. So just be ready for that to be kind of the tone of what comes for you in July. Lots of new coming very fast. At the bottom here, we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card of trusting your intuition, trusting your gut. I mentioned with the King of Wands, you have to go in with your head held high. Own it, know that you belong there, know that everything's going to be okay, but your gut and your intuition are definitely not going to let you down. So really trust your gut, trust your intuition to guide you through there. Now taking a look at our next column, we're going to look at anything related to money. Is it even a video if the cat doesn't come up here and get in the way? But to start off the money column, we're going to do a quick message here. It says, get familiar with the type of wealth you would like to attract. Write a check to yourself for the dollar amount you wish to receive. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, anything that you associate with money. The cat would like us to pet him versus do readings, but let me scoot him out of the way really quick. Okay, so let's see what we're working with here. Again, anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, you name it on the money front, whatever you associate with money. First up, we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is kind of like a card of conflict, kind of a card of challenges. I always tell people though, this is like small bumps in the road. It's the little things that keep popping up. There could be some rivalry or competition with a coworker as well. It's not going to be totally smooth sailing, but not the worst either. Again, think small bumps in the road. We're going to clarify that though, of course. The next card that we have is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is a card of heartbreak, divorce, loss, depression. It's low feelings. Whatever this is that's happening, I think it's really bothering you. I'm getting the message like this could be a coworker that you used to be really good friends with here, Cancer. Again, of course, we'll clarify, but that's just what I'm hearing. Typically when I see the Three of Swords though, this is less about the feelings and more about the fact that we need to do something about it. There has to be some sort of healing that happens here. So we may need to make an effort to kind of mitigate the competition or resolve the conflicts. Let's take a look at our bottom card here. We have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card of teamwork. Again, I feel like there is this drive or this motivation to resolve this conflict that could be going on. Of course, we'll confirm. The Three of Wands is also a commerce card though. Love that. We love money in the money column. This could also be an expansion card. Very well, it seems like some of you are expanding into a new role, which is neat to say. And also travel cards, so potentially some work travel as well. But let's see what we're working with here. First up, we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is a card that has a literal meaning of wishes coming true. So I like this because, again, with the Three of Swords, it's obvious that this conflict, this rivalry is bothering you. If the wish is for it to end, that's going to happen for you. This is also a great abundance card, so a good money card. What I'm hearing is that even though there are these bumps, there are these conflicts, it's not really going to take away from your money situation. It's not going to cause you to lose money or not get paid for something, so that's good too. But again, whatever your wish is here, maybe you just want that person to quit. That's what you need to put out to the universe, Cancer. Please quit, and hopefully that wish should come true with that Nine of Cups. The next card that we have is the Devil card. The Devil card is a card of overdoing something. This is a card of like greed, envy, materialism, obsession. One of these things is likely what's driving, I think, this conflict, this rivalry, this obstacle, this challenge that you're having. But what I'm also hearing too is the less attention you give to it, the better. Sometimes this Devil card can be a card of like overthinking. Again, there's a lot of feelings happening here. If we can limit our feelings towards the situation, that will be beneficial as well. At the bottom here, we have the Moon card. The Moon card is about trusting your intuition, trusting your gut to navigate through. Again, I feel like we will lean towards resolving this conflict here, Cancer, so just keep that in mind. But I feel like you know what action needs to happen here. Also, there's something unexpected, like I said, for some of you are just like hoping they're quitting and you're like, oh, they're actually never going to quit. I think it could surprise you. I think there could be something where you get put on separate teams or they do quit or you become their boss or something like that, Cancer. There's like something that's going to happen. You're like, oh, that's never going to happen, and it does. So that's kind of neat to see as well. Okay, moving on now, let's take a look at our love column. So starting out with a quick love message here. It says, wait, do not rush into it, allow nature to take its course. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to love, family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever you associate with love. The first card that we have is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords card is a card of being tired. It's needing to rest, retreat, renew, recover. Again, there's tons of new coming, tons of busy coming. Make sure you take some quiet time, but I feel like you need some downtime. That's what I'm hearing. Things are super, super busy, so do carve out some R&R, some rest and recovery time for yourself here. The next card that we have is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a very hard working card. It's super reliable. It's like you always show up when whoever needs you, whether it's your family, your loved ones, friends. It's like whenever somebody needs you, Cancer, you always show up. But guess what? That's also making you tired. So I feel like you need some you time. You are always the reliable person, but you're doing so much, and that's kind of feeding into that tiredness as well. Taking a look at our bottom card here, we have the Seven of Cups. If you look at the Seven of Cups, there's something different happening in each of these cards. This is what we've been talking about. Busy, 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 fast, fast, fast. Lots of new things coming. This is something different going on. So again, being busy, having a lot going on, you definitely need to carve out some R&R. I feel like you're just doing too many things. Hence why we're tired and seeking that rest and recovery with the Four of Swords. So keep that in mind here, Cancer. Looking at our clarifiers, first up we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is having to do something. It's to the point where you have to take a break, you have to take a rest. It's like not optional at this point. You need this rest and recovery, Cancer. The next card that we have is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a card of self-imposed restrictions. This can also be a card of isolation, and I don't mean like cutting everybody off, but again, this is that retreat, rest, renew, recover, taking a little bit of time away. Again, I feel like you show up for everyone and everything whenever you're needed. You kind of have to pull back a little bit and give yourself some you time this month. At the bottom here, we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, award, recognition, good news, success. So you can take some time for yourself. You can have some downtime and still get all the wins. Still feel good, still be accomplished. Like, you taking care of you is not taking away from anything else, Cancer. Okay, now let's take a look at our fifth and final column, which is message from our future self or spirit guides. We have the card I Am Chosen. So something that is definitely meant for you this month, Cancer. But let's see what we're working with here. What messages? Again, this is message from our future self or spirit guides. First, we have the Empress. Love the Empress anywhere we have it in readings. This is a card of creation. It's a card of abundance. You can create anything that you want, and this is the abundance you need to get that creation going. The Empress is also a fertility card, so if you're hoping for that, that's a good one for you too. The next card that we have is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is a card of stress, exhaustion, too many burdens. I'm not surprised to see this, just given how fast-paced and how busy it appears that everything is going to be for you, Cancer. So just be careful of this exhaustion, this burnt out. Make sure you're giving yourself, again, that time and space. I feel like you are the chosen one. You're the highlighted one this month. So things are going to keep coming to you. So you kind of have to pick and choose. So do keep that in mind. And at the bottom here, we have the Magician. We talked about the Magician. You have it in this other corner here. This is turning those visions into reality. I love the Magician and the Empress together. Again, you have the ability to create. You have the abundance that you need. You have the backing of the Magician. We're really getting things done this month, whatever you hope to accomplish. Again, just be careful about overcommitting. Be careful about being burnt out. Let's see what other messages we've got here, though. First, we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is enjoying what you're doing. I feel like you're trying to create something and it's focused around something you really enjoy, which is nice to see. Again, the Eight of Pentacles is like enjoying what we're working on. So we're enjoying whatever we are creating here, which is nice to see. This is also like hard work paying off. So the effort that you're putting in, that work to create will pay off for you there. The next card that we have is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is feeling like we have to defend ourselves, and in this case, you do have to protect yourself. You have to protect your priorities, your time, your energy. Again, be careful what you commit to this month here, Cancer. And at the bottom here, we have the King of Cups. This is a card of being tolerant, being empathetic, being able to roll with it. What I'm hearing, though, is like it can wait. It's not you being tolerant, it's those around you and the tasks that need to happen that are being tolerant. So you can take the time for yourself, and again, it's not going to alter your success there, Cancer. Okay, at this time, I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, we can pause the video and think of them really quick. But question number 1, we have the Jack of Clubs. This is number 45 card. That's going to be a yes. Question number 2 is the Seven of Hearts. This is number 21 card. That is going to be a yes. And question number 3 is the Ace of Clubs. This is number 31 card. That's going to be a no. So yes, yes, no for you. We're also going to pull a card from our Healing Stones deck. This is a crystal to keep with you through the month of July. Cancer, your crystal this month is rock crystal, clear quartz. I actually have this really cool piece sitting here even. Good for clarity, purity, energy. Helps you do things in your own way, in your own time. Really helps with aim in life as well. Last but not least, we're going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck. Cancer, your healing note says, "This too you will conquer." Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful Cancer season and July.